So yeah, this is HJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. I have it here on um, website. Um, a black woman in Florida was shot dead through front door, not her front door, but through the front door by a white neighbor. I wanted to talk about this. Let me read this. A Jake A.J. Owens killed after allegedly trying to retrieve iPad taken from her child. While shooter has not been arrested or charged, a black mother of four in Florida was killed by a white neighbor who shot her through her front door as the victim attempted to retrieve an iPad taken from her child. The civil rights attorney oh good, he's on the case. In a Twitter post on Monday, Crump said the death of a Jake A.J. Owens, 35, at a housing complex in Oshala on Friday evening was an unjust killing and laminated that the shooter had not been arrested or charged. Billy Woods, the Marion County sheriff, was more cautious at a Monday afternoon press conference, telling reporters that the shooting appeared to be the commu- co- 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 commil- commil- accumulation, accumulation of feud between the neighbors. Woods added that the deputies had been called to the address 6 to 8 times in 2.5 years. hmm He said he was unable to confirm that Owens was attempting to recover an iPad when she was killed, but said the shooter had thrown a pair of skates towards Owens' children before the fatal confrontation. Woods said somebody threw something at my child. I'd be pissed off. What parent wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be upset at that, regardless of whether they intentionally threw it or not? I wish our shooter would have called us instead of taking actions into her own hands. I wish Miss Owens had called us in hopes we could have never got to the point in which we are here today. Woods did not identify the shooter's name, age, or race, but added she was being cooperative. He urged patience from the community while the investigation continued, stating that not all the children who witnessed the incident had been interviewed yet. Uh, Woods said, "We're not cold-hearted bastards. We're not going to interview children the night they possibly witnessed their mother being killed. We're going to wait. We have to rely on professionals and expert counselors to sit down with them. I'm here to assure the family and the friends that my office is going to do everything to bring justice. The indictment occurred as several children were playing on the grass in front of the duplex building at the development, according to the neighbors who spoke to the Ocean Star banner. A female resident emerged from one of the units. They said threw something towards the children and scooped up an iPad and retreated inside. One of the children told Owens what happened. The neighbor said she went to the woman's door. She confronted her. According to one side, there was a lot of aggressiveness from both of them, back and forth, whether it be banging on the doors, banging on the walls, threats being made. He said the investigations, when complete, would be presented to the Marion County State Attorney's Office, which will decide if charges were warranted. There have been several incidents in recent weeks in which people have been shot, seemingly for being in the wrong place and engaging in otherwise innocent behavior. And then they're talking about some other cases here. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this. This sister, um, Jake A.J. Owens, she's 35 years old, and she had 4 babies. She had 4 babies. And it from the way the story sounds, it sounds like the woman was harassing her kids. It seems like the neighbor, the white neighbor, was harassing her children, And as any parent, I mean, me as a mother myself, if someone was messing with my kids, I would want to find out why are they. I don't know. Maybe I would have called the police. I don't know. Um, I would want to find out why they're harassing my kids. It sounds like she was harassing the children. They said that she was hurling racial slurs. I heard from another source on YouTube that she was hurling racial slurs at the children. And so, yeah, I Florida is your stand your ground state. This is gonna be hard, because they say the woman ain't been arrested yet. And this is what I don't. This is what's kind of pissing me off about this case is that um that woman ain't been arrested. It's kind of complicated because Florida is a stand your ground state, and Ajike was on her property when it happened. So she could easily say, if they were arguing or whatever, she could very easily say, well, I thought she was going to break in my house. She was threatening me. I felt threatened, so that's why I shot her, you know. But she shot her right through the door. It's like she shot her through the door, so she was standing outside the door when she shot her. So there, she obviously wasn't trying to come into the house when she shot her, because she shot her through the door. So I hope this lady doesn't wind up walking. I really hope she doesn't wind up walking. You know, Florida, they're saying NAACP issued um what is that? I just did a video talking about that. Um I can't remember what it is now. Where they told black people to not go to the state of Florida. I can't remember what that was. They told black people not to go to the state of Florida. Let me look at. Let's see. I got it. Let me go on my channel right quick and find that video. Right quick. Yeah, there it is. Florida issued a travel advisory. I couldn't think of it. Yeah, that's that video there. They issued a travel advisory. They issued a travel advisory and told black people to not go to the state of Florida because um, all the 50 states are racist. I mean, I don't see what the difference. I think it's because Florida, when things happen to black people in Florida, they don't want to do nothing about it, and yeah, and stuff like that. So I guess that's why they're saying um they issued NAACP issued they said black people don't seem to have no rights down there, and that's why the NAACP issued that travel advisory. But this is going to be a hard one. I'm glad that Ben Crump is on the case. She's going to try to say, well, I felt threatened because Florida is a stand your ground state, plus it's racist. She can say that, oh, well, I felt threatening, she was threatening me, but it seems like to me she was harassing the lady's kids. And as any mother would try to protect her children, would go and if she took the iPad, she would, as any mother would, try and go and get to the bottom of it and find out why you messing with my kids. So I mean, this is really sad. This is really really sad. I'm so over this. I'm so over hearing about black women being killed. But in this case, this was a white female that did it. So I just wanted to, and she has not, the lady had done it, has not been arrested. And this is the reason why they got Ben Crump on the case, because she has not been arrested yet. And I'm praying that this woman doesn't walk. I'm praying that they hold her accountable and she doesn't walk in this situation, because this is crazy. This poor woman, her poor children is without a mother now, and talking about they don't want to identify her race. If she was a black woman, they wouldn't have no problem with identifying her race. Yeah, that's what they said. If that's the problem with Florida, Florida's extremely racist. That black people don't have no rights down there. Black people ain't getting no justice, and white people can pretty much do whatever they want to black people and get away with it. And that's why the NAACP issued that travel advisory for black people. So just let me know in the comment section if you heard anything about this case. What are your thoughts on it? I wanted to get it out there because it ain't on nationwide news. They never do make nationwide news. So I wanted to definitely talk about this case and spread awareness about this case. Yeah, I just hope that this woman that Ajay can get justice. This is crazy. She's trying to protect her babies. So sad. I'm so tired of this. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just so sick of these black femicide cases. I'm just tired of it. But let me know in the comment section if you heard anything about this case. What are your thoughts on it? Um, yeah, I just pray that this woman, this her babies can get justice and her family can get justice. And my condolences definitely go out to the family. It's sad. Just sad. Okay. Um, until the next video, be blessed.